Hello everyone. I felt lazy to clean up my own voice, so I decided to let the computer do the job. For the past couple of weeks, I've been quite obsessed with the idea of coding live music. This is a type of live performance where, instead of using instruments or DJ equipment, you write music in a programming language, usually one tailored specifically for music performance. I started wondering, why do we need a special language for this? Why can't we do it in C++? That idea stuck with me, and eventually, I decided to try implementing live music performed C++ in C++ to see if it's possible. So I built something, and I'm going to demonstrate the features. It's not everything I originally imagined, but I think I've put together the major pieces to make it work. Let's get started. C++, since it's C++, of course, we start with a main function. We include a header livemusic.hpp and set up the environment. Because this is a live setup, most parts run in threads, while the main thread just loops infinitely and sleeps. We include the standard chronoliterals, so we can write tens as a duration, and we begin by setting the tempo, say, 120 BPM. To start generating sound, let's add a kick drum. We load the kick sample and connect it to the master output, which goes to the speakers. We wrap the playback logic in a thread and use a lambda. In the infinite loop, we trigger the kick every quarter note. Let's get back to my own voice, since it is much harder to edit with the music in the background.
And we have like a kick drum running every quarter note. And we can do some modifications, right? So this kick drum is playing with default gain minus 12 dB, and we can make it a little bit louder. For example, make it minus 6, so it's louder. So in our thing, what I made, it's reverb. It's very simple one. So let's add a reverb and connect it to the master. Right, so we have reverb now, and we can connect kick directly to reverb, right? So instead of master, we can set the reverb. But there is a cooler way to do this thing. We can make the we can send the partial kick into the reverb, and it's going to mix dry sound with the reverb sound. Oh yeah, yeah, let's see how it's gonna work. Kick, I do not remember. Send to reverb, right? Yeah, so now we have quite heavy reverb, so let's tune it a little bit. So, and maybe even drier. Let's do 12. 10 maybe. Yeah. So we can hear the difference between dry sound. This is dry one, and this is with reverb. Yeah, but this is so there is another thing. I have synths, so let's make another thread, and let's have bass synth. Create bass, and we can pick the master. And I think that's it. Right, and then make the infinite loop. We can say bass, and let's make it to play C. We need to pick the octave as well, so octave 3. Delay, let's do it every bar, so we can just say bar, delay for whole bar. So we can make it lower, I guess. And then send it to reverb as well. how much we would want, like -6 maybe. So this synth is has way more possibilities to do. So we can do sequence, for example. So in sequence, you can specify the kind of starting node, and then you can specify the offsets from this node, like let's say no offset, right? And then you need to specify duration, and it's just like a 1 by 1. So let's do quarter. Let's do bar, right? So it's essentially same code, but like in one line, right? But like you can now do scale. Let's do major scale. And let's do octave, right? And you notice then I kind of compiled my code. It did not start from the beginning because it's trying to synchronize with the server timing, and synchronization window is 4 bars. It's a little bit boring, right? So let's do so we can make it shorter, so we can specify duration. Let's do D8. Double is not a function or function pointer. What? Oh, set duration. Set duration. Yeah, now it's shorter. Also, you can set velocity, and it's in decibels. So I think default is 12. So if we want to make it quieter, we can set it with 20 decibels. Maybe a little bit louder. We crashed. I pressed wrong button. We look good. So I do not know how to make Clang format to format it like this. So I kind of have to do it manually. So, and what we do, clang format off. Yeah. Bottom right. So let's put it here maybe. So let's pick some interesting harmony. So let's do this, and let's do the third one, and let's delete all of this stuff. So it's 4 bars, right? Yeah. So let's pick. Let's do some pads. So I'm just going to copy paste this thing. Let's have pad. Pad. So you can add additional parameters than you're creating there. So like there is a first parameter is a gain. So let's do like let's try 12 for example. And second one is a pan, and let's do it on the right side, 0.5. Wait a second, why I cannot hear pads? Because it's too short, right? So let's probably make bass even. Okay, it's fine. So let's bring it to third octave. Yeah, and let's do the whole bar. But what we can do chords. So in this case, we should go back to delay for 1 bar, right? And we can specify the kind of root one, right? And then do chords. So we can do 1, 3, 5. So actually we do not need the clang format in this case, right? 1, 3, 4, so 1, 3, 5, and then we can set the D, and it's a minor chord, right? and then we can set F, which is major chord, and we can say G, oh not G, E, which is minor chord. And we can probably do key equals, right, and then they do key here, and then key plus second, key plus fourth, and key plus third. Auto. And we can do even cooler things, right? We can just say put the key at very top, right? And so like this, and then I don't know, key equals C plus 03, and this would be key like this, and we can do key plus O2 here. Oh, so set duration D4 times 0.8. We can put this thing as well here. K plus equal or 2, something like this. And now we can do cool thing. We can just say, okay, let's change the key. Let's switch to G. Something not right. Duration bar velocity minus 15. Got lucky. Yeah, that's better. I think this one slightly louder. So, what else I want to demonstrate? I I guess let me add the snare. So snare would be this one. Outer snare equals sample master. What we need to do, if I one, we would play snare. So maybe make it a little bit quieter. Maybe. I guess I should do it this way. Hey! So bass is too long saturation. Let's make it shorter and quieter probably. What else we have? I don't know, I think I covered everything. So this is the currently all functionality what I have. Maybe let's have some interesting melody. So let's type the plug. Would it work? I think we can do interesting things like send to reverb to left ear like this, and then send slightly louder on right ear. Okay, I think I'm going to stop it. I think I can just make it very quiet like this.
So, this C++ of coding music in C++. I think I've satisfied my curiosity with this project and will return to working on game development. I still have lots of ideas, but now that I've made this video, I hope I can pause this obsession and refocus on finishing my game. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!